Hey everybody, Andy Nelson. So the question is, can you trademark your book title? Okay? The short answer is no, you can't do it. And here's why. What do trademarks do? They are symbols of a brand. They point to a single source of goods or services. So think about it this way. Does a book title point, can you think of a particular publisher? You may not even know the brand, but do you think of it as coming from one particular source? Most likely that's not the case. Book title identifies the book itself, not the source of goods or services. I don't mean the author. The author, yes, it identifies the author maybe, but that's not really the source of goods or services. That's like blank publisher or what have you. So book titles really don't do that. And so therefore they can't really function as trademarks, with a few exceptions. One exception is if the book title is part of a series. So most common example that I give is the blank for dummies series, right? You see the for dummies, fill in the blank, the subject matter in advance. That for dummies kind of title gets, pumped out there over and over and over again. And so that sort of title as part of a series can function as a trademark, because it does point to a single source. You think of a single source as producing those For Dummies books, and then its companion, somebody else doing it, or who knows, maybe it's his own company doing the Blank for Idiots series, with their orange and white kind of coloring on the book, and For Dummies being yellow and black. So those sorts of serials, and there's probably other examples as well. That's one example. Other example is if the book title is actually used to identify products or services that aren't, it's not the book itself, oddly enough, can function as a trademark. So I'll use John Steinbeck, okay? So Grapes of Wrath here. This is one of his titles. If you use Grapes of Wrath, or somebody uses Grapes of Wrath to put out, I don't know, let's say, how about notepads, okay? Or how about wine or something like that? Okay, the consumer starts making the association between that title and those other sorts of products coming from one source. Yeah, then the association starts to get made, and you've got trademark functioning, not just identifying the book itself. So that's kind of the other example of how a book title could take on trademarks in a significance, but not in connection with the book itself. Anyway, I hope that wasn't too confusing. I hope that cleared it up some. Again, think about the function of trademarks. They have to identify, be a symbol of a single source of goods or services, and book titles typically don't do that. So anyway, any questions about this video, drop me a note, drop a comment. If you know someone else who has been dying to know the answer to this question, feel free to share this video with them. All right, until next time, we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.